It's us again, Natalie and
Nana.
And we're gonna finish that Snow White apple dumplings. So here we go.
We're gonna cut this now in 4 equal squares.
Yes.
So like where's about half? Maybe right there, all the way down like that.
Okay.
We're making the dough for our dumplings.
Uh-huh.
Very nice, honey. And don't use knives if you're a kid unless you have adult supervision.
Yep,
All
and
right,
this
now.
is just a butter knife.
Yep. Okay.
There. Is that like 4 equal
Yes, that
squares?
looks really good. Okay, so she's cut it into 4 squares. Now what we're doing is the filling. And so Natalie, we've already got the apples. Can you show us where the apples are?
In the basket here.
Okay, we've cut the apples up into quarters.
But here's a little joke. It's appealing. Because it's peelings of apple and appealing.
It's appealing to us for apple dumplings. Natalie's joke.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix together some ingredients. One, we're gonna do put the brown sugar in, the maple syrup.
Okay, so we're stepping out. Because
Okay.
we don't have any brown sugar.
All right, we don't have any brown sugar, so we're using
we're
maple
gonna make
syrup.
a challenge.
It's a substitution, a healthier substitution. So go ahead, put the
Apples.
maple syrup in there.
Okay, maple syrup is here or
Yep.
here?
No, the little one.
Here.
Into the apples.
Okay.
All right, and then the cinnamon and nutmeg are together. We're gonna put those in there next.
Yep. So we put syrup.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Okay, so cinnamon and nutmeg, throw that in there.
Okay. Why don't we just use cinnamon nutmeg?
It's together. Okay,
Ooh, apples and cinnamon taste good.
right. And so now what we're going to do is mix that together. So here, if you want to mix that together,
Okay.
stir it up together. And we're going to divide that evenly into the 4 squares. Maybe a little bit, that one square got a little big, so we'll put more in that one than the others.
Uh-huh.
All right, so she's mixing that together.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if you missed out on the first video, then make sure to check that one out.
Right, because that's how we showed we were making our dough.
Yeah.
All right, how's that looking? Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, nice and syrupy.
Yep, so what I'm doing is like flipping them like pancakes.
Mm-hmm. All right, then I want you to put those, honey, in the, there you go. Transfer those to the squares.
Okay.
Put a little bit in each square. Okay.
That seems like enough for this square.
Yep. Okay.
Enough for this square.
Mm-hmm. You notice the chunks are pretty big.
This one's gonna take 3 because of how
Mm-hmm.
big it
And
is.
it'll take maybe a little bit more than 3 even.
Yeah, I think it's just
A
gonna
nice
take
big square.
4.
Here. Okay.
Maybe. Let's add. And we still have 1 leftover chunk.
I think we could put that in the big square still.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of room yet.
Uh-huh.
That's a big one. Okay.
And there's 1 little one,
Here
which
you
we're
go.
not gonna
Anywhere
waste.
you want.
Not gonna waste it.
Okay. So now you notice there's some syrup left in there. I think what we should do
It's
is
drizzled.
drizzle, yeah, a little bit of syrup in
It's
each
not a
one
part of the
here.
recipe, but
But we want to include it because it's part of the recipe. Yeah, or it was supposed to be there. Okay, now take a chunk of butter
okay.
and put in each one.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
And I need this.
Yeah.
Okay. Or could I just? Yeah.
So we just take a little chunk of butter and put it in each one.
Butter is everywhere in this.
Mm-hmm. Butter's good. Okay.
Yeah, I think I might need actually a snack knife.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, I think I
Okay.
might need not a knife. Maybe like some kind of spoon, but a knife will work. Yeah, we're doing that.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want to get the butter.
Okay. Now this one, maybe we should have a little more butter.
Okay, good. That's a little bit left.
Oh, good. Very good. Okay. So what we're going to do now, this is really interesting. It says to finish each dumpling, moisten the edges of the dough with water, then gather the dough corners together on top of the apple pieces and pinch them together. Place the dumplings in the pan about 1 inch apart. All right, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to do one first, and then you're going to do them, okay?
Yep, so I'm going to copy it.
Okay, here's a little bit of water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger in here.
And then just dampen.
And around the edges, we're going to do this.
Dampen.
Just dampen. We got a little damp already with the maple syrup. But all right, you can do that now on the ones over here, okay?
Okay. So we have to do this part too?
Just the edge. No, just the edges.
Okay.
And this is what people do in other countries when they make things with dough. And in America, we don't make a lot of things with dough, but like in places like Turkey, I know in China they use a lot of dough. So this is a big process. It takes a while to do this. Mm-hmm. But in our case, we're just showing you how to do the edges because when the dough is put together, it's going to be beautiful. You'll see. Mm-hmm. All right. It's okay if that came out a little bit because that's moistened then.
Uh-huh.
Did you have moistened here yet?
Here on the line pig.
Yeah, that too.
And then I have to...
A little bit more, yeah. All right, I think we got it. I'm gonna put a little bit more right here.
And just a little more here.
A little bit more here. All right, now we got it. So I'm gonna show you how to do one, and then you do the others. I'll do the big one first. So see, I'm gathering up the corners like this.
And folding.
And folding in at the top.
Like that.
Like this. And pinching together.
Just like so.
The edges. And this looks like a beautiful, beautiful dumpling. It's going to be awesome. You just wait and see. All right, then I'm going to transfer it into the baking pan. All right, go ahead, Natalie. The corners, just the corners like this.
Okay.
And then like this. Okay. And then bring this corner up.
Like this.
That. Yeah, and pinch together.
Now I'll do the pinching.
Go ahead, pinch together.
There.
Okay, and then this side too. Pinch that up. Yep. And put it in the pan. Okay.
Now I'll do the other one.
These are beautiful. Yes, look at how she's doing that. See, so it's not that hard, but it's a technique we have to learn. All right.
It's called...
Looks nice. Look at, don't this look like just like the picture? Look. Yes.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit extra squishing.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we moisten the edges.
Uh-huh.
Okay, squish that harder. Yep.
And just put the sides up.
Squish
Ooh, this one's falling.
Like so you gotta squish.
It's falling.
Yeah. There you go. And we'll just squish. Yeah, this one's kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
I'll help.
It'll be one of the worst.
No, it'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Now they're in the pan. And the next thing we're gonna do is the syrup.
So we're going to drizzle.
So we're going to drizzle the syrup over the top when we make the syrup. We've got all the ingredients ready. I just have to melt the butter into the microwave here. So what we're going to do is, here's a, you're gonna put the maple syrup in there.
We're going to put the thingamabob in the thingamabob.
Okay. And then the butter will, when that melts, we'll put that in there. And then I've got a cup of hot water.
Hot water.
That we're going to add to it, and then whisk it together.
Drizzles.
Okay, here you go. Pour that in there, honey. It's really hot. Just don't touch the bottom, just the tops. And we have a hot water machine in our house, so it's very easy to get hot water right away. But otherwise, you have to heat this up in the microwave or a pan to get it hot, or a tea kettle.
Yep, anything you have.
Okay, so here's our cup of water. Go ahead and add that.
Okay.
Just tops on the top.
Okay.
It's too hot. So you have to see how I'm holding it, like on the top? Yeah, pour it in like that. It's really hot. Careful. Ooh. Did you burn yourself a little? Yep, see? And if you do that, if you burn yourself a little, which we have to be careful, run some hot water right away, hot water. Yep. I mean, hot water, cold water. Cold. There, cold water, cold water. Yeah,
That
it just was a little bit. Okay, you can whisk that together now. We're going to rinse out the whisk. Actually, what works instead of a whisk, I learned this when I lived in China. Natalie knows how to do it.
I do chopsticks.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Ew,
Whisk
now my
that
hands
together.
are wet.
All right.
Now, if you don't know how to use the chopsticks, then you can just use a whisk if you want.
Right. But Natalie and I, we use chopsticks all the time. All right, then we're going to carefully pour that over the top. And then I think what we're going to do is it okay? It's really hot. It's really hot. So just to give me a second.
Yep, I'm not gonna.
Okay, I'm going to do this.
Pour it over the dumpling.
And we're going to let you do the ladling, okay?
After I just draw my lucky pins.
Here we go. Here we go, honey. Go ahead. Pour it over like this.
Okay. So just scoop it and then pour it over a dumpling.
Yep.
That looks easy.
Okay.
I might flood the dumpling area just so you're sure. Just a little more. I don't want any dry spaces. Now there's a little bit extra, so I'm gonna get the spots that I didn't get. I'm gonna get them now.
Okay.
It's a little bit.
This is going to boil the dough. It's going to be delicious. All right. Very good, honey. Very good. Okay.
And there, I think that
All right. And then I'm just going to finish it off.
with all of the extra.
All right. That looks like a lot of syrup. And now we're going to put it in the oven. Okay. Don't back up. Don't back up yet. It is already preheated. And the timer says, for 20 to 25 minutes. Let's do 20 minutes to start.
Yes.
So can you tell, you know who to do 20 minutes?
You should do 20 minutes on the oven so that way it gets heated up enough. But if that's not enough, you can do 25.
Yes, very good. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right, we'll get back to you when we're done. Thank you.
Yeah.